Hey everybody, how you doing? This is Barry. This Sith Lord is a metalhead. Hope everybody's doing good on today, January 19th, 2022. Alright? Okay, today was episode 4 of the Book of Boba Fett. Okay? Got up early, got my coffee, sat down, and I watched it. I know everybody was pretty pissed off about episode 3, me included. It's one of them. But, I went in with an open mind. I said, it can't be worse than what we got in episode 3. Can't be worse. But, it is what it is. And, I said, let me see what happens. So, start watching it. And, they go back and forth with some past scenes. It actually shows when, and by the way, spoilers. So if you haven't seen it, don't watch. Don't watch this. Turn it off. Watch it in about 4 days or after you finish watching the Book of Boba Fett, because I'm gonna throw some spoilers in there. Okay. I guess basically the timeline has already shifted way ahead. We're already at the point when he's looking for, I guess, trying to get his armor, trying to get his ship, and when he runs into, when he saves Fennec Shan. And, I was kind of bummed a little bit because, when we first got the whole thing of when Fennec got saved in The Mandalorian, we were, we had Boba's, spurs, so one, you didn't hear it, that was one, so that kind of threw me off there when he went and he saved her and stuff like that. So I was a little, I was like, oh man, what happened to the spurs? I was waiting to hear the ching, ching, but okay, whatever. Now, how he saved her, he ended up taking her to those I guess those weird cyberpunk kids. I guess they have a thing in Mos Espa and over in Tatooine. I guess they're a thing. I guess whatever way they wanted to try to include them into the mix of the society of Tatooine. So I guess they have this. I guess there would be an equivalent of a tattooist. He's a more of a machinist. Does little parts and stuff. Basically, when you see Fennec showing off her new bod to Mando in season 2, it shows the guy who did the work and saved her life. So they go off and basically he wants to get his ship back in Jabba's palace. So she goes and she helps him out. There's a few little tidbits in there. I kind of threw me off when they went into the palace. I wasn't too thrilled with the whole him chasing some little droid scene. That was just kind of stupid, but whatever. But wait, before we even get, I'm a little ahead. There was a part where they were actually talking, and Boba was explaining himself, and Fennec, I get he explained about how he was living with the Sand People, and I guess he basically changed his ways, and basically Fennec said that he's gotten soft. So I think now with everything that's been going on with from episode 1 all the way to episode 4, I got a feeling that Favreau and Filoni and everybody, I guess, kind of knew that we as fans were going to have some type of an issue with Boba Fett and his ways and everything having to be explained. So Fennec making that statement in that scene, I guess, was already a thing to us to say, yeah, I already knew you guys were going to be pissed off, and basically him trying to explain himself on why he's the way he is now and so on and so forth. And, I guess, basically we already saw that him living with the Sand People was going to change his ways. I guess that's pretty much it. He went from just being, ruthless to now, he actually has a purpose and he actually kind of, he cares, and I guess, that was the whole thing of him being part of a tribe, a family, people who cared for him. And I guess that kind of resonated with him, and, so that was that. But anyway, they go into the palace. I don't want to go into too many details. They go in there, they get the ship back. They go, I guess, he's there looking for his armor, so he goes to the Sarlacc pit looking for his armor. Turns out, I thought that when he came out the Sarlacc pit, I thought he might have killed the Sarlacc from the inside when he blasted his way out with the flamethrower and all, but I guess that didn't work. Sarlacc was fully alive. You saw that weird beak from Return of the Jedi pop up, grab the ship. Fennec goes and she saves everything. She just saves the day, blows the shit up out of that fucking Sarlacc. And he goes in there looking for his armor and whatever, he couldn't find it. So, I mean, I'm assuming we're going to get more flashbacks eventually now where he goes, seeing Mando with the, I guess we'll get going from there. Fast forward, he's having a meeting with the rest of the crime syndicates. He introduces his Rancor, which I thought was pretty cool in a way, just basically let them know, hey, don't be trying to fuck with me, which I thought was pretty cool. But what I really liked was the fact that, I guess he was trying to get them all together because the Pike Syndicate is looking to take over. And, I like the fact that he went and recruited Black Chrysanthemum, which I was so happy about. Black Chrysanthemum now is going to be working for Boba. He went into the bar looking for him, and, he saw some, Black Chrysanthemum just sitting, see some Trandoshans having a good time, and you already know that Wookiees and Trandoshans don't get along. They just have that issue. Black Chrysanthemum went crazy on them, and did what a Wookiee does, man. Took an arm off. I loved it. That was such a great scene. I enjoyed that very much. So now you got Black Chrysanthemum now hanging with Boba, and I guess slowly but surely he's building his little army. And at the end of the show, they were talking about how they needed to, I guess get more muscle or more people. And Fennec came out and said something. Yeah, I think I have an idea. And at that moment, they played the theme song for The Mandalorian, and that got me so excited. I know everybody. I think that was like one of the best. I mean, the episode was good. I enjoyed the episode. But I think that was one of the best parts, was just hearing that Mandalorian theme at the end. And I was like, oh, now you're going to get me hyped for the next couple of episodes, because now we know he's coming. We know Din Djarin is coming. We don't know if he's, if it's Boba going to Mandalore to look for him, or we don't know. It's going to be exciting to see Mando on again. And, I think that's going to be pretty cool. But that was, I'm just very thrilled. This episode was very good. I think we're now done with flashbacks to a degree. He got the ship. He went looking for the armor. I mean, I don't know if it's going to be a part where he'll actually see Mando with. I don't know. I don't think we need to see all that. I think we're pretty good. So we're going to go from episode 5 and 7, the next 3 episodes. I think it's just going to be clearly what's going to be happening. We're going to have our people pop up. It should be very exciting. Very exciting. I'm so looking forward to it. So that's pretty much it. I mean, it was a great episode. I hope we get to see Mando, Grogu, Luke, whoever else is going to pop up. I think it's going to be fantastic. And yeah, definitely this episode did make up what we got in episode 3. I mean, look, hey, I think, the thing is, I think a lot of people didn't realize is that Mandalorian season 2, at some point before we started getting the little bits of Bo-Katan, Ahsoka, Boba Fett, certain episodes in between, a lot of people weren't digging them. A lot of people kind of like pissed off, when during certain part, and it was pretty much in the same vein. People were kind of like, yo, what's this, Frog Lady? Yo, spiders, what the hell? And, then when we started getting to Bo-Katan, Ahsoka, and then we got to Luke, it was like, now that became like the greatest freaking season of all time. Okay? So I'm gonna give it a pass, because like I said, I did enjoy I thought the first 2 episodes were pretty good. Third episode, I'm gonna make believe that doesn't exist. And this episode was fantastic. I had a great time watching this episode. I thought it was good. Now it just got me hyped for season 5, for episode 5. Okay, but we'll see how it goes from here. All right, guys. Well, look, that was it. This is just my spoiler review of episode 5. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please leave your likes, comments, and also please, if you want, remember, don't forget, I have the Sith Lords merch on Facebook. Make sure you get on, check out the pictures. We'll make a deal. All right, send me a message. We'll work on everything from there. Okay. All right, guys. Hope everybody's doing well. And until next time, this is Barry. This Sith Lord is a metalhead. May the Force be with you.